Sports to the bone family. Greetings, greetings, greetings once again. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for checking this one out. So a couple of things to look at in this one, my viewers and subscribers. We see where Jermaine Blackwood, the former West Indies Test vice captain, recently spoke to the media, and he has some very big plans, talking about dominating the 4-day regional championship and getting back into the West Indies Test team. And once he gets into the Test team, he has another step to the plan, my people. So we're going to take a look at that. Plus, we're going to talk a little bit about Ian Bishop telling the leaders of the Caribbean, how to make sure that how to keep a pace bowler like Shamar Joseph in the Caribbean alongside other pacers to make sure they are not burnt out or overworked or anything like that. So we're going to touch on those two things. Just give a listening ear until the end, and as per usual, your comments are welcomed in the comment section. All right, so let us kick things off with the former West Indies captain Jermaine Blackwood. At the age of 32, Blackwood has played 56 test matches for us, and he was recently dropped on for the tour to Australia. Now, Blackwood is plotting his return to the team. Yes, my people, Blackwood is plotting his return to the team. I am actually on a website here called the Starbroke News, and they are the ones that are bringing the interview. And here we see Blackwood saying, and I quote, "I'm just looking to score the most runs and to dominate the 4-day championship this year and get back into the test team. It's as simple as that." Right? He said, "I have to get runs and I know that. So I just have to go out there and do it." So Blackwood is planning to go and dominate, score up a bag of runs, and get back into the test team of people. We would have seen people that would have played test cricket before, play a good amount of games, and eventually get dropped, and they go back in the 4-day regional championship and dominate, and they get called back. We would have seen it over and over with Devon Smith of the past, Shotgun Smith that is. We would have seen it with people like Bravo did it the other day and was expecting a call-in, didn't get it until late. We know quite a few guys that would have performed extremely well at that level, and when they step up back to the international level, we don't really see a lot from them. Ryan Hines is one of them that was very good at the regional level also, you understand. So Blackwood has his plan, my people. He has his plan set. So let me go down into it some more. He's saying that in terms of ODIs, he was asked whether or not he would like to play that. So this is Blackwood. "I always want to play ODIs, and once I get back in the West Indies team, not if, once I get back in the West Indies team, I am going to play ODI cricket after that." So I tell you, my people, Blackwood is plotting his way back in, and he's really and truly looking to expand when he goes back in. Not only play test cricket, but he will be playing it to a level where they will have to select him for ODIs. Remember, Desmond Haynes said that they are not really just trying to find one format players, because if they have a man that performing well, they will get a chance in the ODIs. When he just came in, that's how he selected. I think it was Roach and Banner and the same Blackwood, if I'm not mistaken, to get a go at the ODI team. So yeah, he's ready, my people. But I guess the first focus will be for the West Indies 4-day championship, which will start on the 7th of February and I think it goes all the way to the 28th of April. So he's saying that the team is coming together nicely, the Jamaica team. So this is him. "The guys are loving it so far. It's hard work, but the guys are putting in the hard work because 4-day cricket is not easy." You don't say. "It's going to be 4 long days, so we are getting in all the necessary hard work from now so that the guys can become used to certain type of work. So when they face it in competition, it will be a walk in the park for them, end quote. He went on to say, players are just identifying their roles in the team, but we have a young team. But not because we have a young team means we shouldn't expect them to do well. These players that we have, these young players, are very good in my eyes. I know that this 4-day competition, we are going to see a much improved team from last year, says Jermaine Blackwood, the former West Indies captain, who I assume will be taking up the captaincy there for the Jamaica Scorpions in the 4-day regional championship. So there you have it, my people. Our former vice captain, our former test vice captain, is ready to make a comeback. So we're going to continue to monitor all of that and see how it goes from there. Now, going over to Ian Bishop. Ian Bishop, my people, I am taking this one from the Wisden website. And Ian was talking about managing Shamar Joseph's workload and, you know, how they can go about keeping him alongside other upcoming pace bowlers in the Caribbean to make sure that their workload is being managed. You know, he's talking about the government of Guyana alongside the other leaders, you know, of West Indies cricket trying to compensate him alongside other bowlers well, so they don't go and get burned out. So he actually sent a tweet. So this is the tweet. Important for the board, Guyana government and corporate bodies to find a way to allocate funds to compensate Shamar Joseph and 1 or 2 other fast bowlers to keep them in the Caribbean and control how much cricket they play. Their pace is everything. Don't allow burnout, end quote. That was Ian. He also spoke when he was speaking to Wisden, some representative from Wisden. This is what he said, and I quote, "It, as in the workload, has to be managed, right? It has to be managed because it's becoming harder and harder now to be an all-format player, right?" So he went on to say, particularly from a bowling perspective, but not exclusively. Guys are starting to have to prioritize their family time, their personal life a little bit more. Plus, you can't play every format over the year. You'll just get burned out. So he's saying that, and it may not be so much as just the games, but the traveling, the air flying, and going from one franchise to a next to play games and traveling back and forth will lead to burnt out, to players being burnt out. So, you know, he's saying that the Guyana board alongside the Guyana Cricket Board alongside the government and other private bodies that you could say, you know, they are interested in West Indies cricket. They should find a way to try and see if they can get Shamar Joseph and 1 or 2 other pace bowler properly compensated so they are not all over the place. You know, they always talk about they have A contract, B contract, and I think C contract, and you get a contract base and I don't want to say how important you are to the team, but the level that you are playing at. You understand? I guess they can call this premium, right? And just get a couple of guys, as Ian is saying, that they are properly compensated. But, you know, I don't know. Let me know what you all think in the comment section on that one, my viewers and subscribers. Gonna leave it right there for now, but we have quite a few more stories to touch on. We see where Pakistan, in another video, we see where Pakistan former captain, Prime Minister, was jailed for 10 years. You know, he has been sentenced to 10 years, Imran Khan. Quite a couple more things, my people. Just stay tuned throughout the day. Make sure you subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. So when the news drop, when the stories drop, you will be notified. Big up.